And part of that foundation as well is that the company has a very strong feedback process, whether it's with customers or internally with its employees. And I know that's something that is brought up again and again, that your employees bring it up, and obviously on the part of customers. What are some of the essentials that make that process as effective as it is?
Well, you can get all the feedback in the world, and if you don't do anything with it, it's not productive at all. So listening to that feedback, I would say, is the key component in making it work and improving yourself and improving the company. And like you said, we have feedback that we receive from our clients, so we do more of an assessment of how are we doing, how responsive were we, what do you think about our cost and all that. So we get all that feedback and we look at it and try to figure out how we can, depending on what we get back, what are we going to do about this? And it's part of our strategic plan. We incorporate those comments and look at improving the company on the external side, on how we're going to serve our clients. But one of the things that I find most productive, and actually it makes the feedback from the clients better, is the internal feedback that we get from the employees. So we survey our employees every year before our strategic planning meeting. And we have a goal in our strategic plan that is dedicated to the employees and addressing their concerns through that survey. And we ask a lot of really key questions that give us a lot of really good information. Do you see yourself at A.D. Marble & Company in 5 years? That way we can get a sense of how long-term are these employees thinking, and, is there a problem there? How much do you trust the operations team that they're doing a good job? How are we communicating the strategic plan? Do you understand it? So those kinds of things are really important, and actually we are able to go back and put together a goal in the strategic plan that helps the other goals in some ways, because we are addressing their issues. But you have to listen to it. You can't just, there is a question in the strategic plan that says, if you were president of A.D. Marble & Company, what would you do? And it's very hard for me not to take it personal. I mean, I'm looking at the responses and I'm going, but I did that, or no, you don't understand why. And then I have to step back and go, wait a minute. This is the feedback. This is how they see it. So if I am doing something that they can't see, I'm not communicating that well. So it gives me an idea of what I can do better. But it's not, I gotta admit that it's not easy to take. It's not an easy thing to sit down and do. And some of the comments, because it's completely anonymous, some of the comments they're tough. They're tough to take. But I think it has helped me in my leadership role. And if you get feedback or people are afraid to give it to you, then what do you have to improve? What do you have to look for to, So I find that very interesting.
It must be. It takes a degree of bravery to do that, but I think the anonymous aspect probably helps the part of the employees.
Well, and the part that they trust that it is, we do it through a third-party survey, and we obtain the results, and they give us this list of results. So it's not like we can say, oh, so-and-so, look back, or look at their handwriting, or nothing like that at all.